Hi and welcome back, my name is Emelie. In this video I will be creating two cards that are, to me, the perfect Valentine's card. You probably can use these products to create other types of cards, but I was in the mood for something bright and fun and cutesy, so I created a couple of backgrounds here using a new stencil from Trinity called Checkered Background Hearts. It's a 6x6 stencil and it comes with two layers, the X's and the hearts that you can pretend are O's. So super sweet, and you can see I went diagonally over my panel creating a rainbow of hearts. Super easy to do, really effective when you see it in real life. So I had my warm tones here, my yellow, orange and a pink color, and then for my X's I will go in with blues and greens to tie my project together. So you can see here, going back and forward, I'm keeping this really light, so I'm not pressing that hard down onto my stencil here, keeping it quite a light pressure. And I'm using Trinity's brushes for this when I'm creating. I just love them. I think they are easy to blend with. So here are my greens and blues. Starting in the opposite corner for this one, going diagonally at the opposite side. So we have them meeting across our panel. And you can see here the next blue color here, just using, by the way, I'm using a magnet platform just to keep my stencil and my paper in the right place. You can use just a copy paper or something else that you have in your stash, but I think this worked out nicely for my project today, to use this platform. It's also easy to rub away all of the ink after I'm done. So here is the X's and O's, and I will go in just to make that background not stark white. I will go in and just adhere some colors to the backside as well. So here I'm going down from the top down, heavily at the top, lighter at the bottom, sort of thinking that the hearts are falling down on my stencil. I will clean this off and I will offset it from the first panel, so we have hearts one more time. But for this one I chose the orange color, and I will go in at the same thing here, heavily at the top, lighter towards the bottom. So this is just a way to stretch your supplies. And by the way, there is also a checkered background that you can layer together with this if you like, for even more versatility with your stencils. I just wanted to point that out. I don't use it in this video. But here you have our panel, and I will do the same thing, going in just to with some pink to create an even more contrast there. And then I used the swirly heart die. This is one of my favorites from Trinity's latest release. I just love that heart. I cut it out of some pink and teal cardstock, and I will peel it, pair it together with an older die and stamp set from Trinity called Simply Sentimental Love, I think. And I will just take one of the love, scripted love here, and press them down with white pigment ink on top of the coordinating colors of our heart die cut there, and just heat emboss it in white. I love doing this. And then I will off camera heat set it and cut it out with the coordinating die. So we have our little sentiment here. And for the back side I am using some glittery gold cardstock just to give it a little bit more of a shadow. I just think that is a nice touch as well. And I will raise my heart from the swirly part here, so you can see the inside part is cut out of a slightly darker color, adding even more dimension to the back of those hearts, and of course to a sentiment as well. So we have 3 layers of dimension. So if dimension is a problem, you probably would do this flat. I love dimension. I think that brings my cards to life. I cannot imagine doing it without the dimension. So that is just my preference, but if you like it to do it flat, or you will mail it and want to make sure that it comes to the recipient without getting damaged, you can of course do it that way. So here we are. I'm just trying my best to center it up without using any tools here. And then I have some dimension on the backside of my love, making sure that I'm hiding it to the best of my ability. Sometimes when I'm actually looking at my projects, I'm like, did I do that? Did I accidentally mistake and have the adhesive showing through? That is not pretty. Then I have to go back and fix it. But I think I was good for these projects. So here they are, all finished and pretty. I just love creating these cards, and I hope that you had fun watching them come together. If you're interested in the supplies that I use for these projects, I will have links down below for you. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!